So happy you could join me on this beautiful day here. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you're at. What I got going on right here is a pre-stretched canvas 16 by 20. What I did was I covered the bottom portion with a coat of black gesso. Over that I put a thin coat of liquid clear. And on top I just covered that in with a thin coat of liquid white. And that works with the type of painting that I use. It's wet on wet. What I thought we'd do today is maybe a Florida scene, maybe a big wave crashing in the ocean. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to load this bottom portion right now with a phthalo blue and a phthalo green to get you that blue-green look of the ocean. And any information and any colors that come across the screen right about here that you'll need to paint along with me. So I'm going to use a palette knife right now. I'm going to mix up some ocean color to get that phthalo green, phthalo blue. Got that going on. Wipe off my palette knife. And when I go into some Prussian blue, phthalo blue, maybe some midnight black to darken it a little bit. I'm going to do some sky color now. Maybe a little bit more black, midnight black. We'll do that. And I'm going to take the same brush, I'm going to wipe it off, that I used to put on the liquid clear. Load it on both sides of your 2-inch brush, tapping it, just like that. I'm going to start out in the corners, crisscross strokes, more color. I always like to make it a little darker, more black. Just tapping it. There. That's dark now. Get all kinds of things happening out there. Now all the colors are mixing right there, so you're getting the purples and the blues, light blues, dark blues. If you look in the sky, that's what you'll see. You'll see all kinds of different things happening. Maybe we'll come just like this. Maybe on this side, I'm going to make it a little darker. Get some black. Alizarin crimson gets a purple color. Just like that. Now I'm going to take the blender brush, starting out down in the liquid white, and just blend it up. Get some of that color in, and get some of the sky color. I'm using circular motions. Circular motions, leaving some light areas, dark areas, all the way down. Wherever you think they might be is exactly where it should be. All the way down the horizon. And it kind of gets lighter the way it looks in nature. I'll leave some light areas up there. Circular motions. Get some color working all the way down there. Maybe up here we'll get some. Maybe that can go right across there. I'm going to knock off some of the excess. Lightly go across. just like that. Maybe I'm going to clean that off because I might use that for the clouds to blend the top of the clouds in. I'm using odorless paint thinner. That's always good to use. Knock the excess off. Try to get it a little dry as you can. Now I'm going to come into a fan brush, get some of that purple color and some titanium white, liquid white, to get some clouds going on. Get some of that purple. Got to load it up. Just like that. Maybe in our world, there's something going on right up there. Add some more color. Darker. Darker. Then you put light over it and it will make it show up a lot better. All I'm doing is tapping some different formations, different cloud things happening. How it might look, maybe in the distance. You got some clouds like that. Over here, here. Leave some openings in there where it's lighter, because that's the way it's going to look in the sky. Maybe this cloud comes back here. Maybe it's got to go just like that. Maybe it goes all the way down. The way you might see it in the clouds. How it just keeps going. Just gets breaking. Further off you go. Just tapping in some formations right now. Just like that, I think. Some off in a distance there. Maybe we could have some over here. Just tapping. Just like that. Some clouds over the whole area. I'm going to wipe off that fan brush now. And I'm going to go into some lighter colors because we're going to highlight it. I'm getting some liquid white. A thin paint will stick to a thick paint every time. So we're going to load this up on both sides. We're just going to highlight where we think some of the clouds might have picked up some of that reflection. Maybe right here there's a lot of stuff happening right there, I think. You can see it. Maybe it goes all the way back, just like that. Just here and there. Look at the clouds in the sky. There's all kinds of puffy things happening. Like when you lay on your back and you look up. Maybe there's some right here. Fluffy. Just here and there. Grabbing some more. Maybe there's some white over here that you really can't make out too much. Maybe that goes just like that. Looks pretty good. Now we're going to take that blender brush, just start blending it in. Just taking the edge of it. Circular motions. Just trying to make that, get that happening. Just tapping it. Kind of diffuses some of that. It gets all the layers going on. Because that's what you want. You want the layers. What I see, some more loaded up on that fan brush. Maybe in here, we'll leave some dark areas. But then we'll come in with some light areas too. That always breaks it up. Gets it going nice. Maybe it comes right down like that. Just here and there. Pretty good. Got that going on, and like I said, we're going to load up some of those colors for the ocean. Let me clean off this 2-inch brush here. We're going to get into some of the ocean colors. Got to load it up on both sides, just like that. We'll come in and kind of scrape it in right where we think. Maybe leave an area down here where there's that reflection where it gets lighter. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want. When you get down here, you want to figure out where you want your waves to be, and don't put nothing in there because that's going to bring out your eye. The eye of the wave crashing in, and that's kind of what you want. You want it to be light, so then you're going to highlight it. You're going to highlight it, and it's really going to come out nice. I'm coming almost all the way down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some sand in here. I want to get this kind of dark. So when we put that white in for the waves, I want it really to be able to pull that green in. I want really to show that green up nice. Okay. Now I'm going to take another 2-inch brush, get some brown. Brown and some, maybe some yellow ochre. Just come in here and do this brown area for the beach. Load it up with some more brown. Yellow ochre. We'll get the beach coming up kind of high because we're going to get that reflection. The wave, when it crashes, it's going to have the eye of the wave, and through that you're going to see the reflection in the sand, and it's going to be all white. It's going to have a glare to it. So that's what I'm kind of doing right now, trying to get that glare going on. Yellow ochre. Get some stuff happening. Just like that for now. Now we're going to take the fan brush with some white on it. we're going to start making some waves, just like that. I'm going to use some circular motions, but for right now, I'm going to come in here and tap this. Because right in that area, it always seems to be rougher on the horizon. All I'm doing is tapping this, trying to make the illusion. Of different waves out there, different things happening all the way across, here and there and there and here. See some dark areas up there? Because that makes it look like there's distance and there's waves out there crashing in, turning over out there. All I'm doing is I just keep tapping. The more I tap, the more I start picking up some of that blue-green look. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I was looking for. Maybe right down through here. Got different things happening. All I'm doing is tapping it. Then you get all kinds of things happening out there. Looks rough out there. But you could say that because it looks like there's a storm coming in from over here. And it's your world. Can be stormy, can be sunny. And even some areas dark. Just like that. Some lighter areas. Now I'm going to take some paint off. Do some more tapping. Just like this. I think I like this idea, just tapping part. Just back and forth. some different waves coming in. Just like that. There's one coming in now. It's starting to crash. Who knows, maybe it just goes into here. Maybe you got one coming in here. Trying to create the illusion. The illusion of waves. The illusion of clouds. Just like that. They're all coming in. This one's starting to crash in from further out. Maybe that's got some more white on there, like the white caps. There was one that crashed in there. You know how they come in at different angles and stuff? Maybe this one's all foamy here. Maybe that's another one that's coming in. Now we'll make our big one. Maybe ours is... Maybe we can make it right here. Just on the top of that one. Maybe all the way back. I'm taking his liquid white and a fan brush just like that. I'm just tapping the outline using the corner of the brush. Getting that look. Like that. Loading it up again. I'm going to do the tapping like we did there for the wave part. Where the wave's coming in. I'm doing is tapping it, and it'll automatically get that look of it crashing in. starting to break. Now what we're going to do is going to use the same brush. I'm going to go into some yellow and a little bit of liquid clear. Get the eye of the wave. Just going to scrape it in where we think it might be. Leaving that black edge. Just like that. Load it up with some white. Want it to be lighter. More yellow. White. Back and forth, yellow and white and yellow. Kind of blending it in. Just like that. Making it darker. Making it darker towards the top. Now we're going to take the blender brush and start blending this in. Soften it. Make it look like there's water's turning over there. Just like that. Just bringing it down. All the way. And you got that mist going. That looks really, really good. That looks really good. I'm going to clean this brush off. Fan brush. Get those colors off of there. And just go into some liquid white. Plain liquid white. Tapping it. Just like that. I'm going to take some off. So I'm going to come in here and start pulling this down. Right from the top of the wave. Right where we might think the angles are. Just like that. Just here and there. Maybe this is more foamy or over here. So you'll see more white. Just like that. Now I'm going to clean it off again. I'm going to get this eye. I want that eye to be really sharp there. The reflection in the water. So we're going to come in here and pull some of this up right here. More yellow. Maybe it'll be some all over, but for the most part, I want the biggest portion to be right in here. just like that. Take that blender brush and come up. Pull it up. What you want to do is leave a gap. That line there in between it, it'll give it that shiny, glossy look that you're looking for. I'm just tapping this now. And go straight across, just lightly. Lightly blend it in. Looks pretty good. I like that reflection in there. Now we're going to come in some liquid white again. We're going to load it up on a 2-inch brush. And we're just going to pull back in one direction. I'm going to get some waves crashing. Going to get that flat edge. And you're just going to tap up on basically where you want. Where you might want the crashing to be. Maybe come right up here, splash. You make the noises. You get all kinds of splashy stuff happening. What I'm going to do now is put a rock there. Rock formation. So I'm going to cut it out. Take the excess off. Right where I think it might be. Just like that. Load up some brown colors. Let's take a little roll of paint. Come in there and tap it. Highlight it where you think there might be some stones. Stones and rocks. All kinds of things. Just like that. Pull down on it. You already have that things happening there. Grab some lighter color to highlight it. Just like you would a mount. Maybe a little bit of white. Just tap it. More white. Just pulling it down. Maybe where some water got on it. Okay, I'm going to take that fan brush, same one we've been using, planing it off again. I'm going to get some liquid white. I'm going to go around. There's already white around here, so that's good. I'm just going to go around and tap this. like a water line. Just like that, here and there. Where the water's a little bit rough there. Got the waves splashing up after hitting the rocks. I'm going to come in and highlight this wave just a little bit more. Right along the top here. Just taking a corner of the brush. Kind of freshening up this edge. More white. All the way. More white. Just like that. Wiping some off. I'm going to come back in here and do some things. Tap some things back in here because there's a little bit too much dark color here. I want to fill that in. Maybe you can make it where there's a wave crashing back here. Tiny wave. Kind of fills it in. Okay, I'm wiping some of this off. I'm going to come in here and just tap this up. Because what it's going to do is it's going to diffuse the edge and make it look like there's some mist in there. Because at this part of the wave, it'll be misty. Where it starts to turn over, you see that misty stuff start to happen. Kind of like that, just like that. I'm going to go into some liquid clear, some dark color, Van Dyke brown, black, midnight black. I'm going to put a palm tree in, cadmium yellow. Just like that. Oh, and let's see. I guess we can put a palm tree in right here. We'll have it go right like that. Just tapping it a little harder as you go down. All the way to the wave. Just like that. Maybe. Sometimes those palm trees, they got that stuff on them, you know, from the palm itself. Let's see. Maybe I'll put one up here. Maybe it goes right down. Right down by the other one. Now I'm going to take some titanium white on the one side, just like that. And I'm going to come and highlight it. Just tapping it. Tap some more white. Now where do you think the sun would be hitting? Just like that. Let's get some highlights going on there. Maybe I'm going to leave that alone for now. I'm going to take a liner brush with some dark colors, black, white. And I think we can put in some seagulls. And I think one will be right here. One will be right here. And one will be right there. Like flies, they're flying all over. Okay, now I'm going to take that fan brush with those colors on there. I'm adding some sap green, more liquid clear, maybe phthalo green. Get a dark color. Trees. More liquid clear, just like that. Load it right up. Both sides. To do it is the way I like to do it. Tap it like I did. Come in and tap it like I did. Maybe there's comes down right to the water. Maybe it's just like that. Maybe it's just like that. Maybe this one comes like this here. Over there. Comes just down, just like that. Just barely tapping it. Just on one side. And little bit more color up here. Just like that. Well, I think we can call this a completed painting. I like signing my last name. A lot of people put their initials. I always sign it down in the corner here. And I also like putting in the year. 2012. I hope you enjoyed this. I put some seagulls in, got some nice clouds going on, some palm trees. I did the water a little bit different. I hope you like this. I hope you painted along with me. And I hope you come back and see me. Have a nice day.